All right, so Master Control is going to be taking transmitter readings every day for every station. So this video is to show you exactly how to do that for each station. So I'm on the FTP computer. I'm going to double click the Google Chrome. And do need to make sure that we're logged in as Master Control at WBNA21.com to Google, so that this transmitter op log bookmark is going to be here. And I'm going to click that. And this should also be, this is something that should be shared with you also. So if for some reason that bookmark gets deleted, you can get it from your shared drive. All right, so it pops open to this folder, the EAS stuff. We're going to click the second thing that says transmitter logs. And we'll start with KBPX. So we're going to go to the KBPX transmitter logs, and this is going to tell us what you need to do. All right. So first off, the normal readings are in red here at the very top. So if you're reading your forward power is not in this particular range, then you're going to need to contact me immediately. Or if the reflected power is way more than this, or if these numbers are off, contact me via text and let me know immediately. Otherwise, you'll just, when all things are normal, you'll just do a log. So first thing to do, in order to find this information, you need to splash top into Houston, and then go to Google and open up transmitter. I'm going to show you how to do that. So first thing to do is we're going to go to splash top. I'm just going to click splash top at the bottom of the screen, and we'll type in Houston, and it's Houston transmitter. So we're going to open that up. And you're going to be looking at a few things. So first off, forward power. Today it's 2632.48. So we're going to go over to our log. If I can find where I was at. And we're going to put the date. Today is 5/17. You can see I've actually already added this log in for today. And what did we say it was? Need to go back and look because I don't even remember what we said it was. Okay, it's 2659 and the reflected is 1396. So let's go back to our log. We said it was 2659, reflected was 13.96. And I did notice the VisWire is 1.15 and the ATT is 4. And so we're going to go back and take a look at that again just to make sure that that's what we've got. Let me just minimize that. Reflected power 14.1, VisWire 1.15, ATT is 4. That's all good. Now the next thing we're going to need to check on Houston are the amps. So we're going to go to post amp 1 para, and we're going to check the fans. Fan speed, fan 1, fan 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. There's 6 fans. Notice the speed on them is all over 5,000. So all 6 fans are good on post amp 1 para. All right. So let's go ahead and go to our log, and this is post. Go to the top, you can see the label. This is post amp 1 para. So today I'm going to select the value on the first one. 6 fans are good. All right, let's go back to, let's minimize that. Go back to this, go to post amp 2 para. And fan 1, 2, 3, and 4. Look, fan 5 and 6 are at 0. That is a problem because if all these fans go out, this thing overheats and it'll start shutting the transmitter down. So this is something that I need to be made aware of immediately. And let's go back and let's log it. 2 fans are bad. Just going to select that. And I've made those turn red because when I come back to review this, if for some reason you didn't get a hold of me or you texted me and I didn't see it, when I go to review this, I'm going to go, oh my gosh, I got 2 bad fans, and I'm going to, get into that and solve it. So let's minimize this and let's check post stamp 3, PARA. And we see that we have all these fans are doing about 7,000 RPM. That's above 5,000, so we're doing great. There's post stamp 4 is listed, but there's really no other amps. There's just 3 amps. Okay, we'll go back, click COM status, and then we can get out of Houston, and we can go ahead and log this is 6 good fans here. All right. Now, assuming you have done the if this is on a Friday and you did the EAS and you know if the audio is good and the scroll's good, you're going to mark that as yes or no. You're going to initial it, and then I will initial when I've reviewed it. I usually review once a week, sometimes more than that. But if you have any bad fans or if you have any things that are off in these numbers, I need to know immediately so I can deal with it. All right, now I'm not going to go through channel 50 with you right now, WB&M, and the reason for that is I have a problem with the remote login, but it's going to be exactly the same as KBPX. It has the same transmitter, same unit, so you're going to look at the fans and all that stuff. There's not as many amps in that one as there is in the Houston machine. So when you get to post amp 3, I think it's probably all the fans are going to say 0 because I think there's only 2 amps if I remember correctly, and you'll be able to see that when you get it. So if we go to the B&A one in transmitter logs, you already know how to do this. This has always been part of master control. We do know that you get into the Lynx computer right there from, you can do it 2 ways. If you're working from home, you can splash top into the Lynx computer and you'll be able to see the same information that you do in the studio. So again, you put the time and you put the forward power and the PSIP's okay. You're going to check in master control to make sure that the menus are right and everything is on and saying the correct program, etc. And again, tower lights, all these things are things that you're used to doing in master control. You're going to check the EWPC feed, make sure it's good, and same deal on the EAS audio and scroll. If this happens to be a Friday and you're the Friday person, you're gonna run all the CIS stuff before you do this part. So that's WB&A. All right, transmitter logs for WCSN. We're gonna go to WCSN, and this is going to be a lot different. We're going to splash top in. It tells you splash top into Columbus. Check out the camera. We have a camera pointer to this because this one doesn't have, it's an older transmitter, doesn't have remote viewing, etc., etc. And it looks like I messed up this date when I did this morning. I'm just going to fix that date. So when you remote in, let's go grab Splash Top. And if Splash Top's not already open, go to my.splashtop.com. And you're just going to need to put in your email address and your password. It's your WB&A21 email and password for Splashed. Now you can see channel 50 is offline, as I was saying earlier in the video. I have to go over there and solve that problem. But again, it's going to be just like Nashville. So we're going to look at Columbus, is what we're on right now. We're going to go ahead and connect to it. Once connected, log into the camera. And you're going to see the forward power and the reflected power. And that's the only thing you're going to be able to do on the Columbus, except for if it's Friday and you're doing the EAS, you can do all the EAS stuff that's described in the EAS videos. So it's 1.24 and 3.8, and we'll just go ahead and close that out. And we'll go to our transmitter logs. We're on CSN. 1.24, 3.8. I've already recorded it, and I've put my initials because I actually did this today. So that's Columbus. All right, so now we're going to do WJDE. And in order to get into WJDE, you're going to use Splashtop again. And it's just going to say, I think, Nashville, WJDE Nashville transmitter. We're going to click on that one. It also says Sanderson PC next to it. So that was the original name of that PC, I suppose. Okay, so we get into this, and the transmitter's already up. If for some reason it's not, you can go to Google Chrome. If I open a new tab, you'll be able to see there's transmitter, and you'll be able to get right into that. Now, all you really need to do here is look at the forward power, 2.1 kilowatt, reflected is 6 watts. So let's go back to the log. And for the day, you can see I already recorded 2.1 and 6. Then this is all buttons are green. It's a simple way to look real fast. All these buttons right here are green. All this stuff in the middle is green. If you see any button that's not green, or if you see anything in here that's not green, we have a problem in Nashville, and I need to be made aware immediately. All right, so let's go back into that. Make sure we have everything. And again, EAS audio and scrolling, that's going to be if it's Friday and you're doing that. You're doing all the EAS stuff as well. You'll make notes here, and any problems in EAS, you need to make sure you make me aware immediately. Again, I put my initials here because I did this. You'd put your initials in the master controller there as well. Okay, that's it on transmitter op logs, and that's how you do it. And this is a daily task for master controllers. So there you have it.